for another great item, and this is from HoMedics. HoMedics is a company that brings us lots of self-care items. We love their massagers. We love so many of the great things that we have been shown by Brooke. This one is the Pulse Oximeter? I want to call it an oximeter, but it doesn't have that other letter in it. But this actually, no matter how you say it, actually reads the amount of oxygen in your blood, the blood oxygen saturation, which is important because if you go under 90%, you don't have enough oxygen in your blood. It also measures your pulse rate. It fits right on your finger. This is what they put when you go to the hospital. This is what they immediately put on your finger when you go to your hospital room or when they're checking you out in the ER, whatever, because it's important to know your blood oxygen level, and that shows them if your heart is pumping properly. And also you can read your pulse here. So you can see on mine, because I'm talking, my pulse is a little high, it's 79, but you can see my blood oxygen saturation is 97. So I'm good to go with how much oxygen is in my blood. All right, let's bring in Brooke because you are much more technical about this product, and I know you have a great claim from the Mayo Clinic as well. So why is something like this important for us to have as we are more and more concerned about our health, Brooke?
Well, you know what, times have changed, and it is so important. And this particular unit is by HoMedics. They have been a leader in health and wellness since 1987, and I'm sure this does look familiar to many of us because it is what medical professionals use in doctors' offices and hospitals to test our oxygen saturation levels. Now, this is painless, it's quick, it's non-invasive, and this is going to measure how well oxygen is being sent to parts of your body that are furthest from the heart. And this is also going to measure your pulse rate as well. But Carolyn, I think the most important thing about this is that you need to have this before you actually need it. And it's really simple to use. We give you the batteries. It's 2 AAA batteries that you just install. And then you're set to go. So then all you do is you're going to simply press the end of it and place either your index finger, your middle finger, or your ring finger. Just place your hand down and you press the button, and then immediately you're going to get those very important numbers.
So what happens, and I know you're not a doctor, so I'll say that right off the bat, but general knowledge, when my blood oxygen is getting too low, why is that bad?
Because what's important, so your oxygen is in your blood, which is everywhere. Mm-hmm. So this is going to measure how well the parts of your body, especially from your heart, your extremities, are getting oxygen, and our body needs it. And like you said, the Mayo Clinic recommends that the normal reading should be anywhere from 100 to 95. If your reading is below 90, that is considered low, and that means that your body's not getting the proper amount of oxygen, and you should call your doctor.
Right. And, you know, when your body is not getting enough oxygen throughout, there's usually some issue going on with your heart. So, you know, it's important to know what's happening with your heart. My father had heart surgery. He had open heart surgery. Gosh, Dad, how long ago has it been now? A year and a half? I think. And when they sent him home, and he's doing great, by the way, but when they sent him home from the hospital and the visiting nurse came, this is what they brought. And they had him hooked up to a tablet, which went back to the nurse's station so they could always see his readings. It was important to know. And not just if you've had a heart issue or heart surgery. You want to know what your blood oxygen is and your pulse rate, as you said, Brooke, before you need to know. It's just important to know your numbers as you would any of your other numbers, your blood sugar if you're watching, if you're diabetic or hoping not to be diabetic. All of the numbers are important to know, and this one is really so easy to use.
It's so easy to use, and to your point, Carolyn, it is very important to have this at the ready and have it before you need it. And the reason for that is, if your reading is low, it's important that you get that medical attention sooner than later. Yeah. So a lot of us can't get to our doctors. We can't really make an appointment if we're not feeling well. I mean, a few weeks back, I wasn't feeling well. So I grabbed this, I checked it, my reading was okay. So it gave me that peace of mind. Okay, it was just a headache. I think nowadays we're also anxious if we cough or we sneeze, or if we have any symptom at all, we just get a little anxious. So this is giving you that peace of mind. So you can just check it at the ready. We do give you a lantern, by the way. So if you want to check your reading often throughout the day, you can just place this around your neck, keep it with you, and take your reading as many times as you want during the day. All you do is press the button and you breathe normally, and in seconds you get that reading.
I love it. So mine's now at 67 pulse rate and 96. Now, see, when you start talking, your pulse goes up. That's why when you go to the doctor's office and they check your heart rate, they say, don't talk. Because if we stop talking, it'll go back down. But again, all you do is pop it on your finger and it starts reading it after a matter of a few seconds. It also comes with this lanyard. So if you are someone who is checking your readings throughout the day, you can just wear it right around your neck for convenience if you'd like to. Comes in this little box. And again, your pulse strength indicator monitors your heart rate as well. So it's just a one-button operation, and it comes with a 2-year warranty, which is great. It doesn't weigh anything, so it's not heavy to wear around your neck. And it comes with the batteries, the 2 AAAs, right?
That is correct. 2 AAA batteries that come with it, which is great. But when that runs out, there is a battery indicator light on here. So if the battery's running low, if it's not getting a signal, you're going to be alerted to that. And you can just replace those AAA batteries just about anywhere. But times have changed. And I think what we have stored in our medicine cabinet is a little different nowadays, unfortunately.
Yeah.
So, we have our thermometers, we have our aspirin, hopefully a blood pressure monitor, and now an oximeter. This is really important, again, to have that at the ready. So if you're not feeling well, if you're just a little curious, take that reading very quickly, get that confidence that you need, and move on your way.
And the older we get, stuff happens, you guys. So if you've been healthy your whole life, all of a sudden you hit 65 or something, and you start to need to know a little bit more about your health. If you feel dizzy, this will tell you if your pulse is racing. It's not just your blood, the oximeter. I think oximeter is how you say it. I've been trying to figure out how to say that word all morning. But it actually, it's important to know your blood oxygen, but also your pulse. If your pulse goes too high, it can make you dizzy. It can make you feel lightheaded, and you'll need to know why that's happening. Or if your pulse is too low, you could also feel very sluggish and tired. So your doctor would, be very appreciative of you having one of these, I'm sure, so that if something feels a little off, you can call the doctor, or, if you need to, have someone take you to the hospital. But, you can't just sit there and worry, and this is a great way to know both of those important readings. Customers are buying more than one. I think this is a great gift for your senior parents. It's a great gift for you. I'm over 60 now as well. This is a great thing for my husband and I to have at home. And, I just think it's smart for everyone to have, as you said, Brooke, along with prescription meds and things. This is something and a thermometer, and we're always taking our temperature now. This is important to have in your arsenal to know those numbers for your heart, too.
Yeah, and you know what? I like that you said that it's a great gift to give. So my father-in-law's birthday was a couple weeks back, and I gave him one of these, and he was so thankful. And he's like, oh, and he looked at it, he turned his head, he's like, okay. And then when he got it home, he's like, what? I'm so glad you got this. It's such a smart gift to have nowadays, just to have in our cabinet. So it's a practical gift. It's a much needed gift during this time. And again, the gift of peace of mind. And with HoMedics, leader in health and wellness since 1987, they have done this right. They made it so easy. Again, all you do is you squeeze one side of it. You place either your index finger, your middle finger, or your ring finger. Just rest your hand down, breathe easily, and you press that button, and then you're going to get that reading.
Yeah, and it happens within a matter of seconds.
Yeah.
And this is very accurate as well. I just want you to know it's not a toy, it's not a gimmick. This will really give you an accurate reading of your pulse and your oxygen level in your blood. So if the numbers don't seem right to you, by the way, it comes with directions, but if your numbers seem off, now you'll know, and you can make an appointment to see your doctor. But be proactive, take charge of your own health. Don't sit there and worry. And, again, it comes with a lanyard. You can wear it around your neck if you need to. I just think this is great. I think everyone should have one of these. I'm going to be ordering one after the show. We have Linda calling from North Carolina, Brooke. Hi, Linda. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Doing very well. Thank you for calling. Is this something that seems like a smart idea?
Oh, yes, definitely for me. I was thrilled. I just turned the TV on and saw it and was thrilled it was there.
Is this something that your doctor has recommended that you have, or you just feel like you want to be a little more proactive about your health?
Well, actually, I was diagnosed with a very, very rare disease about a year ago, and it affects, it can go into your lungs, and cause issues with breathing, and so I definitely need something like this, especially at night when I don't feel well and I'm not sure if I've got enough oxygen going on. So I have a pulmonary doctor as well, and I thought, wow, this would be great to have, to be able to, hey, look, I had this issue.
Absolutely.
Last night.
And you'll know that according to the Mayo Clinic, then if your number drops below 90, that there is an issue happening, and you can get hold of your doctor.
Exactly. And that was something that was really good about it. I like the way, stick your finger in, and it seemed very simple to use.
Yeah.
It was a good brand. The price was really good. It met everything I needed. And like I said, it's been really hard to get thermometers and everything here recently. So
yeah, it's true. It is difficult to find these medical devices that you can use in your home right now, especially. So we're happy to be able to offer this to you. And I think it's very smart for you in your personal situation, and for everybody to have one of these. So we'll send it out to you right away. And thank you for being in charge of your health and being aware of what's happening. I think that's so smart.
Well, thank you. And I would like to add, I belong with, I'm in a support group with other people that have this very rare disease, and I'm getting ready to get online and to advertise it to them.
Excellent.
And let them know that.
Well, thank you. I think definitely it's a smart thing for all of them to have. Thank you for recommending it. We appreciate that. Well, Linda, good luck with everything, honey, and stay well and have a wonderful fall season, okay?
Oh, and thank you all for having this. I'm so glad.
You're very welcome.
I'm so glad we could help.
Thanks, Linda.
Thank you.
Take care, hon. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
All right, bye-bye.
So, very popular, 1,100 ordered. A lot of customers are buying more than one. So it is a great price. It is something smart to have. It's not something that's easy to find elsewhere. And it's from a great brand who we love at QVC, HoMedics. So stay in the ordering process. It is 3 payments of $1,204. Brooke, thank you so much. What another great product and a great idea from you. We appreciate that.
Thank you, Carolyn. Take care, everyone.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
All right, so we have a couple of minutes